The bottom right corner of Simulacrum, it's Dougski.
And in the top left corner, playing as the red pieces, we've got the Protoss player, Revolt.
I think Revolt is gonna be a little bit more both safe and, yeah, well, so we saw Hometown Crib take on Dougski previously. I think we're gonna see Revolt kind of like play it safer, but also show like more diligence. So I think we're gonna see like a crushing Blink Stalker attack on Dougski or something. I don't think it's gonna be the kind of more lackadaisical play that Hometown Crib used, where he, you know, just kind of marched some Roach Ravager Link Bane across the map, let it auto-attack the planetary, and went back to macroing.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, coming into a match like this, if I was Revolt, I would definitely be playing like conservative. I wouldn't do stuff like going for a proxy Rax, because there's one chance in the world where I would die and I would lose because he scouts it or something like that. It's just not worth it. Because if you know you're the better player, you're just gonna win. So why bother going for some kind of aggression?
Yeah.
So we do have a Reaper from Dougski, but once again he's going for Factory before CC, which I'm not sure. Yeah, normally what you would do is get your Reaper, then get your CC, then get your Factory, but from what what he's been doing is get a Marine, get the Factory, get the CC, and get a Reaper. So that's him losing some mining time, but I guess it's a bit safer if you're facing a proxy.
What is this probe doing? I mean, it's just...
He's going at the end of the world. So the Adept is gonna catch the Reaper. Is he gonna get the kill? No, he's not. Oh wow, the probe escapes once again. I think you're definitely right. What you were saying is gonna happen. He's getting Blink, he's adding some more gates. I think we're actually gonna see a Blink timing from Revolt.
Oh no. That is if this Adept doesn't kill every Terran unit. Right now, this is a parting Adept. Well, okay, I spoke too soon. Oh my god.
That's the Adept.
You know what? Dougski dealt with that really well.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised. I think
when
he
there's
handled this even better than I would, because I would probably rage at this unit.
When there's this big a gap in MMR, there's always the danger that one unit just goes across the map, and it's like, yeah, I don't know how to deal with that. You know, I've never seen that before. But Dougski, proving he's an absolute Chad, takes it down with minimal damage.
Yeah, so. And he's gonna get some good scouting information. Not gonna see the Twilight Council, which is a bit sad, but he does see the robotic facility. I'm not sure that's gonna help him a lot in this league, because it's quite hard to read Protoss builds like this.
Okay, well, it's going to be even harder given that there's now a forge on the map. So Revolt might be going for a Blink pressure, but he's most certainly going to drop a third behind it.
But I mean, is it really going to work? Because Dougski's producing a lot of tanks, he's got double factory production, and he's got a lot of Marines.
Well, I think the idea behind the 6-stalker attack is always... sometimes, if you're a very good player, you can blink up into the main and cancel stim or something, which Dougski isn't bothering with for now. But like, this is just to keep the Terran at home, right? So if you're going on the attack and you can see all the Terran's units, you don't have to worry while you throw down your third. Now, Revolt did bleed off his Stalker, which is not ideal. However, he's dealing massive damage to the Terran economy. Dougski's tank positioning here is really nice, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he doesn't... He stopped producing tanks for a long time. So he's gonna have one tank for the whole remaining of this aggression. And now there's an observer in the main base, so we could see Revolt going into the main base if he wants to blink in. But at the same time, Revolt has dropped his third base and it's now finishing.
Oh my god, the Cranky Ducklings rating with 24. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Welcome, Ducklings.
Revolt from Dougski.
So, Revolt's gonna recall here. Doug's
plenty of zealots there with
yeah.
their shoes on.
I feel like a drop at the third would have been more effective at the timing this medevac got there. He might have even been able to cancel the Nexus, but Dougski's gonna have to retreat and retreat fast, given that these stalkers have blink. He didn't boost the medevac!
Wow, that's a shame. That's a lot of Marines going down. I don't know why, but I kind of like what Dougski is doing with his double tank production. It's interesting.
Yeah. My worry is, even if he goes for this attack, is that Revolt's just gonna kind of out-mechanic him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh no. Okay, let me alt-tab out of the game to turn you up real quick as Colonel. Okay, you're turned up. So...
yeah. So Revolt is researching Storm, and he's got a ton of gateways. And I think we're about to see some aggression from him.
That we are. Dougski is positioning the majority of his defense around his third. Volt's pushing in.
He's not gonna have +1/+1, but like his army is crushingly superior to that of Dougski.
Yeah, he might actually just elevator some of these guys up into the main as he's hitting the front. Storm is going to be on the field as well. Here we go. Zealots are going to be able to collapse on the bunker. Down it goes. And, oh no, the bio move commands into the charge lots.
That's a lot of zealots. And we have the Warp Prism in the main base as well, so he's gonna be able to warp in some zealots again. And, I mean, he cleared most of the army at the third base, which was fighting there, but yeah, GG's called. And
in the top right corner of Everdream, as the blue Terran, it's Dougski. And in the bottom left, as the red Protoss, it's Revolt. We're here in the losers match. Dougski, a single game away from elimination, is going to have to punch up pretty hard against the might of Revolt. There is a 1,000 MMR differential here. Can Dougski find the fire within himself to tackle his opponent? This is a suspicious place for an SCV. Yes, Manor Cat, Dougski is in fact a gold player, while Revolt has been Masters 2, is currently sitting around Diamond 1, so Dougski is channeling his inner Maru, dropping a Proxy Rax, and that means he's going to have a much quicker Reaper in the base of Revolt. No, he's not. This is Proxy Marauder. What? And there's a bunker at the Proxy. Okay, see, alright. Yeah, had this been a Proxy Reaper, it would have gotten out before the Stalker and been able to do some probe damage, at least 2-3. But Dougski is risking it all on the Proxy Marauder. There's Marauder Slow on the way. Revolt has been known as my co-caster from time to time, obviously. I'm gonna have to solo cast the rest of this group. Unless Dougski pulls off a win here. He does have enough Marines on the high ground to deflect these Stalkers. Gonna go down the... Well, okay, not if he goes down the ramp. These Stalkers can actually kite the Marines from range all day. No, Dougski's trying to get them to the Proxy. He's not going to be able to. There are 2 Marauders here. And Revolt does have 0 defenses back at home. Marauder Slow is finished. But all 4 Marines went down on Dougski's side of the map. This reactor on the barracks is going to be heavily vulnerable to Stalker fire. There we go, Revolt's focusing it down. Nope. He switched to the supply depot, actually. But Dougski has made his play. He's in on the probe line. Revolt pulls all the probes. He gets a full surround. And actually, 4 probes for 2 Marauders. Not that great. Lol, GG is called.